And joining us in studio this morning from the Roswell Community Little Theater, Alethea Hartwell back with us, and Jessica Melendez. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing today?
Doing well.
Doing
Good
good.
deal. So, officially, unexpected guest is in the can, or I guess that'd be a movie term, but it's
Right.
it is curtains closed.
Curtains closed.
The
That's
final
right.
performance was yesterday, and
Right.
so I'm pretty sure everyone that came out to one or multiple of the shows over the last couple weeks, hopefully you had as good a time as many of the other folks that went and enjoyed. I heard a bunch of people had great time.
Yeah, it was a good show.
But we're not completely done with Agatha Christie. We got one
Right.
more event that we have a few more tickets left.
Right.
So if you haven't decided what you're doing for dinner tonight,
That's right.
we got an idea for you.
Yep.
You can book, but we only got like five more reservations
5 tickets.
left. 5 left. So 5 more reservations, 5 more tables left, I guess you could say. Is that
5 more
tickets or
seats.
tables?
Tickets. Seats.
So basically a table's left
Right.
of diners tonight here.
Yes.
So
Don't miss out.
if you would like, maybe one more family can get in on this, or a couple small families, or whatever, or odd man out, do rock paper scissors, whatever you got to do.
Hey, we have a couple of single riders at the tables right
yeah,
now,
we
so
do.
there's company.
But for the last several productions, over last year or two here, the Roswell Community Little Theater has offered an immersive dinner for many of their shows like this, and so this one happened to just line up with the schedule and everything to take place after the 2 weeks of theater shows here. But we're going to have the cast of the unexpected guests. They will be your hosts for dinner tonight.
Right.
And you will get to dine on a meal there. It's on the stage and everything at the Community Little Theater, right?
Yeah, this one is it actually in the lobby, but we will
Okay.
adjourn to the stage for cocktails and...
No, reverse.
Oh, it's
They did
reversed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad.
So cocktails and
Sorry.
conversation in the
Okay.
lobby, and then we'll retire
And then
to
retire,
the theater
okay.
for our meal here.
Yes.
So
So it is on
very
the stage.
good. So, and of course the cast and crew. So hopefully, if you got to see the play, then then you can kind of root for who you hope's going to serve you that night. One of the
Who's the murderer?
and then you know who the murderer is at this point. So maybe
You might not want to sit next to him.
Yeah. Or her. But yes, that tonight is the dinner. What time is everything getting underway this evening?
Arrive at 6:30.
6:30 p.m.
Doors open at 6:30.
Is the best way to reserve is through the website now at this
Yeah,
point, or should they call somebody?
Best thing is to go to the website and buy those tickets.
Okay. So go log on to the Roswell Community Little Theater's website, which is roswelltheater.com. Don't forget, theater is spelled like live theater, Theatre, not like the movie theater, which is actually spelled the eater. Go the other way with it. And then, of course, you can get your tickets there. While you're there, peruse what's coming up to. We're going to talk a little bit about it here in a minute here, but we got improv night coming up just around the corner.
Yeah.
Of course, auditions for Santa's Talent Search are like 2 weeks away.
Right.
The actual event will take place in December.
Right.
But if you would this be called the third annual?
This is our third annual. Yep.
Santa's Talent Search is
Yep.
coming. Are you going to make an appearance again this year, or you have other roles this year?
I have other roles this year.
Okay. All right. So we might not have Rudolph.
We probably won't have Rudolph.
Okay.
But we do have Elf coming.
Okay.
Yes. A new celebrity judge.
Like
Yes, new celebrity judge.
movie Elf?
Yes,
Elf.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
And Santa will be there.
And Santa, of course, is
Of course
always
Santa.
Santa's Talent Search.
Santa's
Right?
like pre-booked.
Yeah.
So he has to be here. Well, the Grinch will be back as well.
And the Grinch is coming
will
back,
be back
yes.
as well too. So
Who else do we
And
have?
we have the Sugar Plum Fairy returning.
Okay.
So, yep.
it's a good
And I
show.
hear
Yep.
Mrs. Claus.
And
should be there this
Mrs. Claus
year.
is going
Oh.
to come this year. We're so excited.
I don't know. Sometimes her husband gets bagged on a little bit at this event. I don't know if she's gonna. She might get a little
She'll probably
defensive.
be right there.
She'll be right there with
in the
them.
front row.
Oh, she might be spitting some fire too. Okay, so she might join in on the pylon with
Yeah.
the judges here and giving the Santa a hard time here. Of course, we already get our gifts from Santa before we give him a hard time, so that's why we it's game on. We get to hit him hard. But anyway, getting back to tonight here. But if you've never been a part of this, make tonight the first one. They do a great. Who's on food tonight?
Black Hawk Brewery.
Ah, they're serving tonight.
Yes, and
Yes.
they donated their food.
Yes.
So,
How nice of
Yes.
them.
So
Yes.
shout out to
So
them.
support them.
Thank
They
you.
have amazing
Absolutely.
food. If
Yes.
go for the beer and stay for their food. I mean, they do now. They tend to do more of an Irish fare on some of their cuisine, but they do have burgers and stuff. They got really good
Yeah.
food. But if you love Irish cuisine, yeah, that's kind of their staple. But yeah,
Yeah.
they do
Yes.
they do great burgers and all that stuff too.
I've heard they have a rockin' Reuben.
Yeah,
Like,
which is I guess technically not Irish. That's more.
more.
Is that German? I guess with the
Yes.
kraut and
I'm not sure really,
the corned beef.
but I've
maybe? I
heard
don't
good
know.
things about it.
Corned beef can kind
Something
of go.
European.
Yeah.
Eastern Bloc.
Either way, it's pretty good. You should get it. So what are they? What's the menu for tonight's dinner?
So shepherd's pie.
Okay, again another Irish.
Individual shepherd's pie. So everybody
Okay.
gets their own. And we've got assorted cheesecakes for dessert.
Nice.
Charcuterie board, of course, with
Nice.
cocktails and
Meats and
whatever.
cheeses.
Right? And salad, yes.
Salad and bread.
Nice. So you come and enjoy. Make it a date night, or
Yeah.
make it a
Great
family
date
night.
night.
Whatever if
It's-
you want to get away from the kids, make it your own little date thing, or. If you want to immerse the family, bring them along and tell them to be quiet when it's time to be quiet.
Yeah, the seating is limited, so it's a very intimate little
Yes.
setting.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, you get, and especially if you went to the play, you get to kind of hear more inside baseball on the play because obviously if you're having the characters from the cast of unexpected guests serving you, there are going to be. You're not getting the real people. You're getting
No, they
You're getting the
haven't left
characters.
their characters
They
behind
have-
yet.
They will not drop, to use a wrestling term, the kayfabe.
Yes,
they will
yes.
remain in character
Yes.
and might offer you inside scoop on the story and
Right.
other plots and twist turns that maybe you didn't pick up on during the play.
Right.
So,
Yeah. And I'll tell you, I've worked several of these, and I have not come away not laughing hysterically.
Yeah, they're
They're
fun. These
so
are-
much fun.
And obviously this play was not as much of a comedy as some of the previous past plays, but
Right.
if you want the comedy side of it, come out to the immersive meal tonight.
Tonight,
because
Right.
tonight.
there's a
It'll
hair-
be fun.
The character's hair
You're
comes
gonna have
down a
fun.
little bit. They let their hair down a little
Yeah,
bit.
we let them kind of, go free range and
Sure. Where the director constrained them for the last 2 weeks of performances. Director's not there to wrangle them in this time. It's whatever comes out of their mouth is on their own. But it really is fun. It's great, fun atmosphere. All the volunteers and stuff that are part of the communal theater do a great job of creating a fun experience for you. Get out of your head for a night.
Yeah.
Come and have fun and just forget about the problems at work, the problems at school, the problems at soccer practice, all the things that life throws at us. Take a night and pretend you're back living in the era of this theater, of this play, and just come dressed as appropriately. Well, if you want to
Absolutely.
get dressed up in fancy duds or duds of the period,
Right.
or pretend like you're getting on a train ride or something like that, kind of, I'll get my pocket watch or I'll get my best dress or whatever,
There you
kind
go.
of turn it into something like that, then please have fun with that. You're not under any gut if you're like, no,
Yeah.
dude, this is what I wore to work. Okay, great,
That's
come on
fine,
down.
too.
Right.
But
Doesn't
if
matter.
you want to kind of take it to the next level with your family, then by all means, they'd love to have you do that here. Let's talk money. To RSVP these last remaining 5 tickets. What's the cost on these tickets?
So they're $50 each.
Okay, and that comes with the meal and the
Right.
And the
whole
wine and
evening
everything. Yep.
experience there.
Everything.
So you're paying for the entertainment, the food, the
Yep.
ambiance, and you're also supporting the Roswell
Supporting the
Communal Theater. Because hopefully it's not raining too bad tonight. Because
Yeah.
that roof they got above their head, it's a little leaky.
Actually, not anymore.
Oh, has it been fixed up?
Our roof is fixed.
Good.
Yes.
Well, good. Well, then scratch that. Wear your big bouffant hair. It'll be fine
That's
inside
right.
tonight.
Leave your umbrella at the door.
Right.
But
and rainy might go with the whole theme
sure,
of the
it does
play.
kind of. It
It
does
was
kind
dark
of
and
fit.
stormy
Stormy
night.
night.
It is a
Exactly.
Halloween's, thriller type
Yeah.
event here, and kind of adds to the flavor of the
Yep.
evening. But come on out for a fun evening. Like I said, it's going to be a great meal. Shepherd pie with the cheesecake fans. I know there's some people. I've seen people do devilish things to acquire cheesecake. So I know there's some fans of cheesecake out there. So, but yeah, come out, have fun with it. Just and support and if you're interested in learning more about the community theater, come out tonight. Pull the cast aside when they're not handing you your shepherd's pie and say, hey, I'd like to learn more about doing this. What volunteer opportunities you have. And, even if you're like, I don't want to act, I don't want nothing to do with acting, I don't sing, I don't, but
there's something for everybody.
Absolutely. If you love, working with your hands and love building sets and things like that, or you love to sew and create costumes, trust me, they'll find plenty of roles for you there. Yes. But even technical aspects, hey, we need people to be ushers. We need people to work sound and light. We need people to run concessions when we have play nights. We need those, those people are all needed, and there's no special skill sets required for any of this stuff. And even if you don't know anything about acting and you kind of want it, volunteer to do sound and lighting, and while you come to the practices and things, and come to the improvs and kind of get your feet wet and learn. There'll be a lot of people that'll kind of mentor you along through that process. So,
that's good.
So if you can't make it tonight, we hope you can. But if you can't, there's still plenty of stuff going on through the communal theater. I know we talked about auditions for Santa's Talent Search. That's November 9th?
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th. Yeah. I knew it was right around that time there. 7th and 8th. We'll remind people as we get closer to that. But coming up, I think before then, is your next improv night too, right?
Yes, on the 4th.
On the 4th of November.
November 4th.
Is that a Friday?
It is a Friday night.
That's usually a Friday night. Yep. And you do these, like once a month or once a quarter?
They're kind of like in between the plays.
Gotcha.
So,
they're kind of that gap between productions kind of thing. Yeah. But if you've never been to one, then come to the next one, November 4th. All I can say is if you've ever watched an episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
That's the best description I can give you for it. It's improvisational comedy. It's set up in that same vein. You'll have a host or a moderator, so to speak.
Right.
They're the ones that will interact with the audience and get suggestions and ideas for scenarios, and then tell the players, which will be, members of the communal theater, they've got to react and respond to that.
Right.
It could be a scenario. Okay, I need a job, and they kind of, or it could be with props. They could hand them a basket full of items and say, here, make something out of that. It could be any of the above or all of the above.
Right.
And that's what, and if you've been to last ones, you know that each one's a different new experience. And so hopefully you came last time and you laughed your full head off and you're ready to come back for the next one.
Yeah.
If you missed it, then grab a friend or a date or somebody, and or come by yourself. I don't care. You'll maybe meet somebody.
We don't judge.
Yeah.
No, we don't judge.
Come stag and leave with a date or a phone number. Hey, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. And it's inexpensive too. It's only $8.
Yeah, it's $8 for a night of entertainment for you laughing
and fun.
And
it
everything.
is fun. It's harder than it looks, but it's a lot of fun.
It's one of those things where I think a lot of people think they can do it, and then you get up there and do it, and it's like, oh, that didn't go as planned. You know what I mean? Like, in your head, you build it up or think it, and then you get there, and it's like, this is not exactly what I thought.
Well, even watching the show, they get stumped.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
Funny. We are small town professionals, but it's still easy to get stuck sometimes.
Sure. And I imagine you guys probably watch that show to pattern and try to emulate some of it while creating your own new content as well.
A lot
too.
of similar games.
Yeah. Are you guys able to pull off? Because one of my favorite games they do, it takes a little more technical advancement, but it's the one where they have like the green screen behind them and they got to guess what's behind them, what's going on. You ever seen that one?
I have not.
It's usually Colin, I think.
It's
and he'll sit.
The reporter.
Yeah, usually he's like a beat reporter, and he's trying to describe to the news team what's going on at the scene.
And they just throw.
And it's usually like giant bugs or just something weird.
Why are you late?
Oh,
it's similar.
Yeah.
It's similar, yeah.
So I was, I didn't know if there was something in that vein that you guys are able to do, or maybe future improvs as you guys get, more ideas and more technology available.
That would be fun to do a projection one. We need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, but that's always fun.
There's an anthill or something close up behind him, and they're like.
And the whole point is you got to get the reporter to kind of guess what's going on behind, while the other players are making jokes, giving clues.
Right.
Well, boy, that looks like a hairy situation there, Bob. Kind of.
It's a close-up of somebody getting their beard.
Yeah, and they do stuff like that, and so it's a lot of fun. And generally, it's just wild over the top, and he's acting normal while there's chaos going on behind him. It reminds me of if you ever saw the Naked Gun movies.
Yes.
Where there's a scene where there's a fireworks factory blowing up and going off crazy, and the cops just sitting there, nothing to see here, moving on, while people are running, hair on fire in the background.
That's great.
Same kind of kind of deal here. But that'll be November 4th. What time does that get underway?
7:30.
And you can get tickets at the door if you want. But advanced tickets are also available on the website, which, again, is RoswellTheater.com. And then go there. Go to that. That way you can see your audition dates for the Santa's Talent Search, which will be that November 7th and 8th. The next improv, which will be that November 4th. And then, of course, previewing the next season and all that, getting ready for that. You'll find it all. If you want to learn more about the Kids Arts Program, CAPS, which is a youth program that's part of the Roswell Community Little Theater. They do their own plays and productions, and they work with community service. It's really... Those kids learn as much about our community and history as they do learning about stage and theater. It's really cool. Yeah. But you can learn more about that program at the website as well, too. And I would imagine you're always looking for more, not just volunteers to make costumes and sets, but serve on the board. Serve on the decision-making side of the community little theater. That's the reason why that theater's gone as long as it has and has done as amazing things is because they've had a bunch of great volunteers over the years that have served on that board that have kind of kindled and kept that going through the good times and the lean times. There have been people there just kind of keeping it afloat, keeping it alive, keeping it going, and making it bigger, better. I mean, I'd say over the last 10 years, you guys have grown leaps and bounds with a new location. To being able to offer more plays each year, getting more people involved. It was kind of a cool gig you guys had on there behind Roswell Ford, but you've come a long way since then. It's kind of neat to see, but it's also a neat reflection. I kind of dig that when you drive by that building, it still says Roswell Community Theater. I know it might confuse some new people, and they're like, "Is that where the theater is?" Like, don't go there. You might be like, "Man, they got to take better care of this place."
Donations accepted.
Right. But it's really
we don't even own that building anymore.
Yeah, it's somebody else's building, but that's to me that's cool. So come out tonight. Come have dinner.
Yeah.
Go to the website. Get your tickets for tonight. But then for Mission Improbable and I was gonna say Unexpected. Yes, that one's already happened. But for upcoming events and things, shows, all the stuff you want to know about the communal theater, check that website out later today and kind of learn about it. And then come on out for dinner tonight. Come get we got 5 reservations left.
Right.
That's it.
Maybe less by now, unless someone's been calling in the last 30 minutes or so here.
Right.
But please, RoswellTheater.com, TheATRE, and get involved. Come out and have fun. I guarantee once you get there, you're going to be like, dude, this is fun. Why do I keep? Because I know there's some people, live theater.
Right.
All right. No, I'd rather stay home. Okay.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Come out. Be social. Come, you're going to find out there's a lot of fun going on in this community and a lot of stuff. And who knows? Yeah. You might have the passion yourself, and next thing you know, a couple productions from now, you're behind there going, all right, we need our next crew. Get ready. You might be the one holding the clipboard in the back there.
Right.
Is there anything we wanted to share? Anything you guys wanted to cover that we just kind of glazed over or didn't get a chance to talk about?
Well, CAPS is doing their show for this semester on November 11th and 12th.
Okay. Again, you can get tickets at the website, RoswellTheater.com.
Yeah, come support those kids.
And those are
really
like
hard.
$5.
Yeah,
they're super cheap.
They're cheaper. They're less expensive tickets than your other productions and things.
This semester, they've been working on improv. So I'm actually the lead teacher this semester.
Okay.
And so I was like, hey, why not? Let's do improv because I've really been into that.
Sure.
Since we started.
My thing, and I'm teaching it.
Since we started the troupe, it's been really a lot of fun.
Sure.
So. They're doing a whole improv show themselves, so it'll be fun.
And by the way, parents, when they're teaching these kids improv, guess what they're learning? Critical thinking skills, social skills, the ability to think on the fly, things like that. There's
flexibility.
So many unlearned or skill sets that you're learning that you can't really put in a formal environment to teach them.
Right.
It's an experience thing, and that's what. So they're gonna get out of their comfort zones and do these things. But guess what? The skill sets that they're learning through this improvisational stuff is going to be stuff when they're 20 years down the road and working at companies or running their own businesses or leaders, government officials, whatever it is whatever path they choose to go. these skill sets will translate with them. So parents, if you're looking for another way to get your kids kind of, peel some layers and get the, expose that blooming flower there.
Right.
Check them out. You can be involved in CAPS and things like that.
Yep. Next semester, we will be doing melodrama plays.
Okay.
So we're excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
And
again, come out to dinner tonight if you have more questions about CAPS or anything we talked about. If that particular wait staff member cannot give you the answer directly, there'll be someone else there.
Someone who can.
At the theater that can help you out. So that's great. So please come tonight. Get your tickets, and if you already got your tickets, better be there. Someone's gonna eat your food.
That's right. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go away.
There's gonna be a guy licking shepherd's pie calling dibs on me.
Oh, they're not here.
That's right.
Your cheesecake gone. Sorry.
I will shepherd in your pie. Someone's got to wrangle these bad boys in. Again, Roswell Theater, TheaTre.com is the website. Don't forget to like and follow the Roswell Community Little Theater on Facebook as well, because that way you can, if there's giveaways, or sometimes they do special little promotions or giveaways, freebies, swag, contests. Yeah. That the only way you can get involved is you happen to like and follow the Community Little Theater's Facebook page. So it might behoove you to, give that a like and follow. That
it's not going to hurt. Right.
It's not. And you might
accidentally cost you anything.
Yeah. And you're going to find out stuff. And who knows? You might, God forbid, have a good time by liking and following that.
Right. Right.
So good deal. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I guess tonight you got to go from thespianing to slinging.
That's right.
Shepherd's pie.
But you know what? We know how to be flexible.
There you go. There we go. Well, I didn't know if you had some of your more hoity-toity cast members in mind. This is beneath me, because we are in Agatha Christie.
Actually,
here.
yes, there is.
We are in the realm of those people with a bit of an air.
Right. And that might be reflected in your service pie, So.
There might be a pinky in your shepherd's pie, just saying.
I don't serve.
That's right. Certainly you better pick your tea up with that pinky in there. If not, we're going to throw you right out of here.
Funny.
Savage. Is that a mug with your tea? Ah! Where's your saucer, savage?
That's right. Wrong fork.
That's the salad fork, you fool. I'm just kidding. Having fun. You work outside in. Don't you know these things?
No.
Why is this fork up here? Don't worry about that fork. You don't need it now. Just kidding. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you here next time. And folks, again, learn more. Check out if you've kind of been sleeping on the Roswell Community Theater, go to their website, roswelltheater.com. Good deal. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Don't break a leg tonight because you're not acting; you're just eating and serving. So,
okay.
But November 4th, break all the legs you want.
We'll be breaking legs. We'll be breaking legs.
There you go. Come on, November 4th, we're gonna be breaking legs. That's an advertisement. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Suddenly, if you get mafia guys like, "Hey, I heard you got a job opening," sorry about that.
We'll be like,
I heard you need some muscle over here. All right, take 53.